Are you considering retirement but torn between two of the most popular states in the U.S., California or Texas? One has a pleasant climate, a coastal lifestyle, and a laid-back lifestyle. The other is low-cost, tax-friendly, and increasingly popular with retirees. The question is, which is better for retirement? In today's video, we'll compare the cost of living between California and Texas in detail, from housing prices, taxes, healthcare, to food and quality of life. Watch until the end to find out which will make you feel more comfortable in retirement, and don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment below. Number 10. House prices. California is the state with the highest housing prices in the U.S. In 2025, the median home price in California will be around $750,000 to $850,000, while in Texas it will be around $300,000 to $350,000. This makes home ownership in California a big challenge for retirees on a budget. In cities like Los Angeles, San Diego, and San Francisco, the real estate market is extremely competitive and supply is limited. Meanwhile, Texas offers a variety of more affordable options, from small houses in San Antonio to lakefront properties in Lubbock or Austin. In Texas, for the price of a small apartment in California, you can even buy a house with a garden and amenities. This is why Texas is becoming an attractive destination for retirees who want to live comfortably but don't worry too much about finances. Number 9. Tax. One of the factors retirees consider when choosing where to live is taxes. California has one of the highest personal income tax rates in the country, at 13.3%. This is especially true for those who have income from investments, property, or supplemental pensions other than Social Security. Texas, on the other hand, has no personal income tax, allowing you to keep almost all of your monthly retirement income. This is a big advantage for retirees living on a fixed income or investing. However, keep in mind that Texas property taxes are quite high, averaging around 1.6% of the home's value, compared to 0.75% in California. That means that if you own a home in Texas, your annual tax bill can be significant. In short, if you rent or don't own much property, Texas is a more tax-friendly place for retirees. Number 8. Health. Healthcare is extremely important for retirees. California has a modern healthcare system, high-quality doctors, and top-notch hospitals, especially at major centers like UCLA Medical Center and Stanford Healthcare. However, healthcare costs in California are also very high. If you do not have good insurance or do not qualify for benefits, medical expenses can put a lot of pressure on your personal finances. Texas offers a wide range of options, from large hospitals in Houston and Dallas to community health centers in small towns. Treatment costs in Texas are generally cheaper, especially if you are enrolled in programs like Medicare Advantage or Medicaid. Although the quality is not as consistent as in California, Texas is a place where retirees can access basic and affordable healthcare with limited budgets. Number 7. Food. Food is a major monthly expense. In California, food costs tend to be higher, especially in larger cities or coastal areas. A person living in San Francisco, Santa Monica, or San Diego can expect to spend $400 to $500 per month on food. On the other hand, Texas is more affordable, especially if you live in a small city or rural town. A retiree can keep their monthly food costs to $250 to $350 while still ensuring quality and nutrition. Both states have a wide variety of food options, with many organic or locally grown options. But if you want to eat well without spending too much, Texas has the clear advantage. Additionally, Texas has many food distribution programs for seniors, especially at community centers, churches, and rural areas, giving retirees more options to save money. Number 6. Electricity, water, utilities. When it comes to the cost of electricity, water, and basic utilities, California surprisingly has the edge thanks to its mild climate and policies that encourage energy efficiency. In many areas of California, especially the coast or the north, the climate is cool year-round, so you don't need to use air conditioning as much in the summer or heat in the winter. This translates into significant savings on electricity and monthly bills. The average California retiree household spends about $130 to $180 per month on utilities like electricity, water, trash, and internet. In contrast, Texas is notorious for its hot and harsh summers, especially in the central and southern regions. Constant use of air conditioning for months on end can significantly increase electricity bills. In some places, utility costs can run as high as $200 to $250 per month, especially if the home is not well insulated. Of course, the cost depends on where you live and your usage habits. But if you prioritize energy efficiency and living in a pleasant climate, California may be a more sensible choice. Number 5. Traffic. When it comes to transportation, California has a more developed public transportation system than Texas, especially in major cities like Los Angeles, San Francisco, and San Diego. Retirees can easily use subways, buses, light rail, and public transportation at discounted rates for seniors. Many areas in California also have free or discounted transportation programs for people 60 and older. This helps ease the burden of transportation costs, especially for those who no longer drive or want to save money. Conversely, Texas is large and has a limited public transportation system, especially in small towns or suburbs. In many places, owning a car is almost mandatory. Although gas prices in Texas are generally cheaper than in California, you still have to factor in expenses like car maintenance, insurance, and parking fees. If you want to live without relying on your own vehicle, California offers more convenience and savings. However, if you enjoy driving, open spaces, and less traffic, Texas may be more suited to your free-spirited lifestyle. Number 4. Entertainment. When it comes to recreation, California is an outdoor enthusiast's paradise, from beaches, mountains, national parks to cultural centers, arts, and year-round festivals. But most of these activities come at a high cost, especially in the larger cities. Texas stands out for its more affordable recreation costs. State parks, cultural festivals, and small local museums are often free or have low admission fees. Additionally, Texas's retirement communities are tight-knit, with frequent free or low-cost group activities. If you're looking for variety and a budget, California has plenty to offer. On the other hand, if you're looking for relaxation, a friendly community, and low costs, Texas has you covered. Number 3. Climate. California is known for its pleasant Mediterranean climate year-round, especially in the south, such as San Diego or Ventura. Winters are mild, summers are dry and sunny, ideal for older adults who want to enjoy nature without the extreme weather. Texas has a more diverse climate, from hot and dry in the west to humid and sunny in the east and south. Summers in Texas can be long and very hot, with temperatures in many places exceeding 100 degrees Fahrenheit 38 degrees Celsius. For older adults or those with respiratory problems, this can be a major inconvenience. However, Texas also has more pleasant climates, such as the Hill Country or the north near Oklahoma. If you love the sun, both states are ideal, but California is more stable and pleasant year-round. Number 2. Security. Safety is a top concern for retirees. California varies greatly from region to region. While cities like Irvine and Fremont are very safe, places like Oakland, Fresno, and Los Angeles have high crime rates in the inner city. Texas is similar, but small towns in Texas tend to have higher safety scores. Places like Georgetown, Fredericksburg, and Boerne are highly regarded by retirees for their quiet, friendly atmosphere and strong community ties. In addition, Texas police and emergency services are often quick to respond in rural areas due to their low population density. However, consider where you plan to live carefully, as both states have safe and high-risk areas. Number 1. Overall quality of life. In terms of overall quality of life, many rankings still rate California among the top in the U.S. thanks to its great climate, good healthcare and education systems, rich entertainment, and diverse international community. However, the high cost of living makes many retirees feel pressured to live here if they are not financially stable. Texas offers a balance between reasonable costs and adequate quality of life. Although it does not have many high-class services, it makes up for it with friendliness, affordable costs, and many housing options suitable for retirees. In short, if you want to enjoy the most and not worry too much about costs, California is the right choice. If you prioritize your budget, want to live simply but fully, Texas is the place you should consider. California or Texas, both have their own distinct advantages for retirees. The final choice will depend on your budget, lifestyle, and priorities. If you love sunshine, nature, active communities, and have the finances, California may be paradise. But if you are looking for a place that is economical, friendly, peaceful, and practical, Texas is the answer. Which state will you choose for your upcoming retirement journey? Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to follow more interesting videos about retirement life.